I gotta listen to the song again. It's just too good, bro. You already know that.
Go for 100 hours in Bloodborne.
Officially? I almost have a full day in Binding of Isaac. I'm at 21 hours right now.
W.
It's a W game.
Oh, what?
I'm
Loki,
saying.
what? Yeah, this song Loki kind of fits the mood.
What is that? Draw 3 cards. That's pretty good.
Temperance.
I don't trust that.
World. 2 of hearts. The magician.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Oh, I forgot to.
You already know why. You already know why. You already know. Ay, pull up in a row. Shoot.
The moon.
Oh, you already know why. You already. You like it, Chris charge up. Bang. You already know why. Dun, dun, dun. Emergency contact. Fucking hot nigga, so I'ma just dance for the night. Hot nigga, so I'm forgot. You treat us like a game.
Fuck! Damn. That's rough. Okay, that's fine. Not what I meant to do. Didn't think.
What is this song? What am I listening to right now? What? Oh, it's Blur. That's why. see a story in your eyes. I remember this song from Teen Titans Go.
I'm just like, I'm just letting it play whatever song it chooses, and it's just like playing the vibiest songs right now. I'm vibing with it.
See, it's playing songs from my playlist.
Yeah, I don't have a built up enough I started a playlist for just like late night vibes, but I don't have it built up enough for an actual playlist yet. So as of right now,
You gotta
I'm kinda
find
just
good. I
chilling.
found a bunch of good songs on TikTok just by, like, because I like so many music videos. Like, because I, you know, like
Yeah.
learning about music stuff because I
See,
like music. But
what I'm
like,
doing right now is how I find songs. I just let Spotify autoplay the next song on its list or whatever, and then if I like it, then I'll just add it. It's pretty easy. I kind of want to start a new Bloodborne playthrough.
I see the story in your.
Have I told you? I mean, I guess it's not that hard to explain. Have I told you what BL4 or RL1 means before in Souls
What?
games? Have I told you what BL4 or RL1 means in Souls games?
No, no.
Basically, it's just like beating the game without leveling up.
Oh,
Um, but I think not right now, probably, because I still have more like normal Bloodborne playthroughs I want to do. But probably once I'm like more out of traditional playthroughs I want to do, I might do one of those of Bloodborne, because I feel like it'd be fun. Because I mean, the main thing about that, to a certain extent, is you really have to learn, like, patterns of enemies and bosses, and you know, you have to learn how to be a lot more careful. And I mean, it's not nearly the hardest challenge I could do. I mean, I watched a video of this dude do a challenge where he couldn't level up, he couldn't upgrade his weapons, he couldn't die, he couldn't buy more heals or items. Well, I mean, the challenge was he couldn't go into the Hunter's Dream, but in Bloodborne, the Hunter's Dream is just like it's where you level up, upgrade weapons. It's where you go when you die the first time, so you can't die. You can't fast travel. You can't buy new heals. So any heals you find, you're like you're stuck with those heals. Like there was a point in the run where he was straight up out of heals, and like he had no way to get more heals until he found the next like natural deposit of them.
huh.
I mean, it was pretty interesting to watch. He had like strategies for him. He cheesed 3 of the bosses. And the rest he did legit. Which the 3 he cheesed makes sense. But I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd ever end up doing that unless I was like really bored. And even then, I don't think I'd do it because that would just suck. I don't think that'd even be fun. But I might do BL4 because I think that could be a different type of challenge. I don't think I'd want to do it for any of the other ones because like every other game is a lot longer and a lot like I guess not even like I guess if I streamlined it, it probably wouldn't be. I mean, it probably wouldn't be a whole lot longer than Bloodborne, but it's also like I don't know how to explain it. Bloodborne's just like, well, I'm more familiar with this game than I am with the other ones, in my opinion, and I just like this game generally isn't that short. Like there are I'm pretty sure there are speedruns under an hour for all bosses, which is like ridiculous. Bro. Come on.
I wait. Oh no. Oh no, not me. Where am I? How did I end up over here? The mouse. So. Then. Lily, I haven't seen you all day. Hey, Lily. How are you? W cat, bro. Uncut. Far too. Why is there so much like poop stuff in this game? Whose idea was that?
I don't know.
What the heck are that? I know I've never fought that enemy before. What is that? It's a skeleton that can extend its neck. That was gross. Oh, more skeletons. They just can't extend their neck this time. Now they just throw their bones at me. Like little goofies. A little goofy, yeah. Holy dead onion. Toxic aura tears? What is that? I want to shoot someone with this. What is this?
You're bro.
There's see the best thing about this playlist is that there's no way that I will ever get everything. There's no way that I will actually genuinely get every song in one night. It's like the best part about
Never.
him.
How long is the playlist?
18 hours. Not even that long.
So depends what you consider a night. But if you're having a night, like a long one,
I don't
that's
think a
doable.
night lasts almost a full day.
Nah, I
TBH.
mean it depends what you mean by night. You could say if you sit down, if you sit down to relax for the night at like 6 o'clock after eating dinner, you could say the night started there. You could if you stayed up all night, then you could say the night ended at like 8 a.m. And that still wouldn't be 18 hours. But that concept can be extended even further. It can be extended a few hours later. It can be extended a few hours earlier.
Yeah, but like, I still don't think it could be 18 hours.
Well,
And also,
I think it
night
could.
cannot be extended later. Like, it can't be because night. I personally say night ends at like 5:30 a.m. Like that's when you can't say.
That's what you personally say. That's not. That's not.
Well, what are you gonna say? 7 a.m. is still nighttime? No,
I'm not saying
because the light
anytime is
is
still
out.
night. I'm saying that if you're hunkering down for a nice long night of playing some video games with your boys, and then you stay up all night, you like don't even think about it being morning. Then it's just still the night. You're still just playing
No,
games
because you stayed up
till you go
all
to bed.
night. That that says total. That is a total because you said all night. That means all of the night you were awake.
All of
So
the traditional night. There you go.
yeah, then say that. Don't say. See, you gotta.
Bum, bum, bum. What song is this? I'm not even paying attention. I'm not gonna. Look, he goes crazy. I'm adding it.
When you're gone.
Are you gonna give me the blood gem I need this time? Look, I just need this blood gem, then I can go PvP. Fuck! It's another 27.2 with an attack down. That's so disappointing. It's okay.
Freebird. Oh my gosh, this song hits. Oh my toes. Ow. I did not appreciate my toes cracking like that. That was pretty cool. Pretty sick, nasty. Holy one coin. Tomorrow. Jay, for some reason my legs hurt today after lifting. Not like I don't even think it's from lifting. I think my legs just hurt.
That happens sometimes.
Ow, man, I suck. I'm getting slammed by spiders.
Real.
Real. Devil. I don't like that. Oh, I got the dead onion again. I don't even know what that means. Couldn't be the same. What's this, dude?
The devil.
What the
Come
heck?
on, give me the blood gem. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Give it to me. That's okay. How? Okay, I need to go and see how bad that is. 'Cause I don't know how bad HP
You
gradually depletes
cannot
9 is.
change.
Is it what, like minus 9 HP a second? Or like...
Come on, buddy. Where are you? There you are.
Because if
I
it's
don't know what these
like...
toxic aura tears are.
It's like hardly noticeable, then I'm chilling with it, but...
They like can pierce and they move slow. But like they kind of suck. Holy, I'm dead. There's no way I survived the rest of this boss fight. Why do I suck so much at this game?
It's not bad. But it's not ideal. I'm gonna go again. I'm going for the stamina cost up, for the damage versus kin down, or the damage versus beast down. I can get one of those, then we're chilling.
Oh, that was a little close. How did I beat that boss fight? I was kind of getting slammed. Wooden spoon, speed up. No. Oh, and bad you cannot change. I hate these tears. They move too slow. It's not good when I can move faster than my tears.
That's kind of interesting.
I can't change. Holy, I'm restarting this run. I can't change.
Damn.
Backstabber, watch your back. I forgot what that does. But most enemies in this game don't have a back. And the ones that do, like, they're running at you, so it doesn't matter.
I liked your little fabrication on the Ding Dong Ditching Reese story today.
Dude, do you see how fast I came up with that? Dude, it was crazy. Dude, holy...
No, she was speedy.
Well, I had to come up with something
was...
that Ashley wasn't going to be like, well, Reese told me.
That's true.
Because then my mom would be like, oh, you drove there.
That's not what I'm looking for. I need the 27.2. I'm dedicated. I can't settle now, you know? I need the best.
Holy
Can't
Glove
settle
Glove,
for
what's up,
anything
homie?
but the
Dude,
best.
this guy's literally in it a
I could go
back,
do that if I
so I
wanted
can just
to,
like,
but like that's so much work for the potential for the possibility that it like does not end up mattering in the slightest.
damage and range up style.
That's kind of crazy.
Come on, flat top, he go, cruising and slowly he got.
Infested.
He won, slowly roller he got, head down to his knees. Got to be a yoga,
What
he
the
just
fuck am I
do
listening
that.
to right now? This is interesting.
Dude, you said it was all good music.
It's just like it's like a minute long song, and it was like a super like cutesy upbeat type of thing. In the middle of a bunch of like slower like vibey type songs. It was odd. It wasn't bad. It was just odd.
We go back, control back if they roll back.
Give me 27.2 with down versus beast,
Ow!
down versus
What the heck
kin,
is that?
down stamina cost. Give me
Just
one of
sorry,
those three.
there's a baby following me. It's
That's
like
crazy.
connected
Let me
me.
eat it.
Yeah, it's like on a leash.
You shouldn't put babies on leashes. I don't think
No,
you're
it's
supposed
like
to do
on
that.
a a body leash. Like it's connected to me. There's a boss in this game that's like this. It's like crazy. Crazy. Jay, do you know what I was?
What?
I was crazy once.
Really?
They locked me in a room.
Say on
A
God
rubber
right
room.
now.
On God. A rubber room. A rubber room
Damn.
with rats. And the rats
Okay.
make me crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once. And he locked me in a room. Oh, look, it's the boss. That's me. Look, it's me. We're twinsies. We both have babies connected to us. This is weird. This game is so interesting.
Bro, can you just like kill yourself, please?
Holy Jay, already. Didn't you like just switch to Bloodborne?
Like 20 minutes ago, probably like
Oh,
30 to be
oh.
honest.
No. I don't pay attention to time. I just
No,
like.
I've been fighting the same boss because I'm trying to get a specific item. And every time I don't get it, I just download my save data from the cloud and try it again. So I need a specific blood gem for the peak combat performance in PvP.
Cause things never last. Just move on. Holy mad. Just move on. Cause you keep on giving. Whoa. I didn't know I could do that. It's fun. Earth the river, and the water's what when delivers where we need to go. Oh, you never know why. Time is always moving against the clock. Dead is in the last. We can never rewind. Ow. It's hard to find. Take the journey in stride. Oh, cancer! This is I don't like.
Never
I
heard
don't
someone so excited to see cancer. To be honest with you.
listen. It makes my attack speed faster. I don't like the actual disease.
Yeah, I do.
That's interesting. My cat had cancer, Jay. You love Lily.
Okay.
You can't say you no.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, real.
Yep, real.
That's me.
You were
Neutral.
the look. All I'm saying is you and your mom were the ones talking about stuffing your cat and putting him in a microwave. So
Well,
I
that
don't want
was
to hear
the
it.
other cat.
It's-
Super Ball, boing boing. Oh, that's fun. Listen, Pepper would. I think that would work. Like I'm not gonna say I agree with my mom.
About stuffing him and putting him in the microwave.
But not, the microwave part is after he's stuffed. He's like a warming blanket.
Another attack, bro. That's one. Come
He would
on.
be the greatest warming blanket. You can't deny that.
I sure. You know, you say, tell yourself whatever you want.
Listen, I'm not wrong. You're just jealous that I have a warming blanket.
Yeah, I don't know about that. See, I just personally don't need to stuff my cats because they are warming blankets anyway. They just like vibe with me.
See, same. I have Lily down here with me. I'm vibing with cancer right now.
Oh God. No, there's none of that anymore, Cooper. That's the best. That's what. That's
Right,
that's the point.
we cut it off with the leg.
Yeah, exactly.
Red light, green light, go. Just like a weird pimple on my neck. Speaking of cancer,
Oh God. Hey, I feel a bump on my balls. Feels pretty
okay,
bumpy.
buddy.
So okay, what Bloodborne playthroughs do I want to do? I want to do an Arcane one. I want to do another Blood Tinge one. I honestly kind of want to do a few Blood Tinge ones, but like,
Dude, try
I
to
feel like
speedrun
there
it
was
right now.
another. There's another one I was thinking of.
Holy
Um,
bullet hell.
Blood Tinge. There's Arcane. I feel like there's another weapon I wanted to. Oh yeah, boom hammer. There's a hammer. It's literally a hammer, but then when you trick it, so like when you transform it, you set the tip on fire, and then it just like it can just explode when you swing it. It's such a fun looking weapon, and I really want to do a build with it. And it's like right near the beginning of the DLC. So it's actually pretty doable, to be honest. There are a few weapons that I'd actually like to do a build with a lot. The only issue is that they're like too far in the game that by the time you get them, you've already played most of the game. So you can either do a new game plus with them, or you can just like play what you have left, or you can do PvP. But like, also there's a have I told you about the cum dungeon?
No.
In the chalices, there's a way to input chalice glyphs, which is basically you can, because like you know they're randomized, but like, um, you can each it's like basically a code of each randomized dungeon, and then people can like put their codes on the internet, and other people can generate those specific dungeons for themselves. But there's one I don't even know how it got generated because I can't think of a single like
Ow.
stat that could actually generate it. But basically, the chalice glyph is CUMMMFPK, and so you know cum, and so people just call it the cum dungeon. But basically you go into it, and if you stand along the wall right at the beginning, it instantly gives you like 80,000, and you can just repeat that over and over and over again, and do it once every 15 seconds. And so you can just get a shit ton of money if you want. I don't see. I feel like it'd be hell to actually do the dungeon because I don't know what's like in the dungeon, but it automatically puts you on 1 HP, like in the dungeon, like you're 1 HP the entire time. And like I've never tried to do it obviously because I don't really care. Plus I don't think it would give me anything that'd be worth doing it for. But
So cool.
it'd be kind of AIDS to try and do it because it kind of sets you on 1 HP instantly, and then you just like die. I feel it. I feel it. It's soon. It's in the next 2. This one or the next one. I get it.
Peaches, peaches, peaches,
Feel it. I
peaches,
feel it.
peaches, peaches.
It's at the tip of my fingers.
Oh yeah. Oh, I accidentally started greed mode. I can't play greed mode. It's too weird. Ah.
Bed of chaos.
Princess Peach at the end of the line. I'll make you mine. Oh, peaches, 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 peaches. Why am I doing another Azazel run? I should use someone else. I want to use like someone else. I always use the same two people because they're my favorite characters. I'm gonna use a Magdalene. Oh wait, that heals a heart. What am I doing? I'm restarting my run. I'm throwing.
I'm actually the parry god. This is crazy.
Crazy.
Oh god.
Holy no speed. I forgot that she has like actually no speed. She's like all health based. Whose bright idea was it to do this?
One of the devs.
Well, these devs need mental help because they made a whole 4 bosses about poop.
Look, you're playing it. Plenty of other people play it, so I give them credit. That's not the
Transcendent.
curse tempering
What the
damp
heck?
blood gem
That's
I'm
so
looking for.
cool.
Wait,
I
I
can
need to
shoot
see.
tears from one side of the map and they can attack to the other side. Like it goes through the universe. Transcendent tears. Dude,
Real.
that's
That's my
cool.
tears, to be honest. Really.
And they have infinite pierce and how is this helpful? That's the real question. It isn't. It ain't that helpful. But it's cool.
I want to use Rider Plash. I want to use Bloodletter.
I
I
want to
want to
kill
use
someone.
Bowblade. I want to use Parasite of Coast. I want to use Tonitrus. I want to use yeah. I want to use what else do I want to use? I don't know. I mean, like a lot of the weapons. To be, I want to use Boom Hammer. I would like to do more with Rakuyo, but like I kind of can't because it's very late in the game. I want to do more. I want to use Church Pick. I want to use uh, Church Pick. What other weapons are there? Let me think. Like some of them don't interest me super. Like I mean, I guess I'd just like to do a straight up Saw Cleaver run. I don't care too much about the Beast Cut. Cleaver, it's pretty fun. Bro, whatever song I'm listening to right now, I think it's Tyler I just got to a part, it's just Tyler the Creator screaming.
That's huh.
It was kind of odd. It was called Are We Still Friends? And I know that because I think he said those words about 1,500 times within the span of 3 minutes, but
Got to see that. Tear up this time.
Oh, something else I realized in Dark Souls earlier. I had to take off my clothes because the only way for me to equip the ring where I could walk through lava was to take off my armor because the ring I was replacing it with was one that let me like carry more weight. And so I had to take off my armor. If you look under your, because the only thing you're wearing when you take off all your armor is just like a loincloth. But it doesn't cover your nads. Like it covers it from the front, but if you like turn your camera a little, you can just see your balls. Like
Yo, I need to play this game, dude. I need to.
it's it was just a weird detail. Like I feel like it would have been so easy to just cover your nads, but they didn't do that.
Flame tears. Also, why'd you say nads?
I don't know, because I already said balls like 3 times. I wanted to change it up a little bit.
But nads? That's the word you chose?
Yeah. Gonads?
Yeah, that's still goofy.
Um, testicles?
Yeah, that's better.
Prostate? No, that's the different thing.
That is
But it's
the
like similar.
wrong direction.
The balls attached to your prostate?
That's just balls again.
Shh, no, it's not. It's balls attached to your prostate.
Is that why you play the game?
Yep, I definitely knew that the entire time. I did just realize that about 3 hours ago, or more like 6 hours ago. But it just means I need to make a female character. See what's up there. You know, that's all I'm
What?
saying. What? What did you? Did you hear something? I heard someone say something. I feel like I don't know what it was though. It's probably not important. We should forget about it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Jay, I'm streaming.
On God.
I'm not kidding.
I really do not care.
Yeah, I
love
know, neither do
balls.
I.
I love big cock. I'm extremely homosexual, actually. These eyes.
Dun, dun. I ate a mushroom. I don't think I was supposed to eat that mushroom.
You're not Mario.
No, it actually like was a buff too. All the mushrooms in this game are buffs except for one of them I think it's called like why did you eat that? And it just literally kills you on the spot.
Is it distinguishable from the other mushrooms?
Yeah. But the first time you eat it, you don't know what it is.
That's valid. Yep.
Holy Lust. Dude, Lust is not a baddie in this game, and I was very sad when I found that out.
What? Ah! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me, Daddy. He's dead. I killed the big gray slug alien man. Come on, you know you want to give me the blood gem. You know you want to do it. You know you want to do it. That's not what I'm looking for, bro. Come on. It's like I feel like it shouldn't be this hard. Like I've gotten like 4 or 5 different 27.2s at this point, but all of them had shit yeah, it's like 4. Because I got the one with health gradually goes down, and I got 3 different ones with attack damage being ass.
Hollywood, when somebody cries.
Bum 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 bum.
Come here to die.
You ever just like randomly feel like you're missing something, just like in life? Not like something in life, but just like you're like just living your life, and then you feel like you're missing something, but you don't know what.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm actually the reincarnated version of number one president, Queen of England, Elizabeth
Obama.
Wilson. Yeah, that too.
I'm Obama.
Obama was my favorite Queen of England.
Rapper.
Is that because he's black?
Yes.
No,
I'm pretty
Look.
observant, Jay. How'd you
Look,
figure
all
that
I'm
out?
saying, is it racist to say black people are good at rapping?
That's actually a good question. I don't know if that is.
I guess it depends how you mean it. If you're saying as in, I feel like
Like they
I feel
should
like there are a
be.
lot. No,
Like they should be the rappers.
if you're
or-
saying it like in a I don't know how to word what I'm saying here, but I hope you kind of get what I'm.
like in a derogatory way, or like kind of not nice way.
Yeah, yeah. If you're making it like an observant compliment, then I feel like it's probably fine. But if you're saying it yeah, they're just they're good at rapping and eating fried chicken and blah blah blah, then you know. I was playing the part of a racist person. That's not what I think. It is what?
Owie,
Come on,
that
give me the
what?
blood gem. You know you want to do it for me. No,
what?
you want to do it for me.
Holy damage.
Give me the blood gem. Give me the blood gem. Give me the blood gem. That's not the blood gem, bro. Come on.
Bro, I have 6 hearts right now.
I think it would have given me one by now. I've kind of killed these bosses a lot of times.
The music and I life is the story of my life. One day I will be a millionaire.
Okay, Cooper, should my next Bloodborne playthrough, should it be an arcane playthrough or a Boomhammer playthrough? That's not helpful.
What? Sorry.
I said, should my next Bloodborne playthrough be an arcane playthrough or a Boomhammer playthrough?
Boomhammer. What kind of question is that?
That's a good point. I was honestly,
why do you even
I kinda
have to
realized,
ask?
I realized after I said that there was only one answer I was going to be getting from you.
Yeah, dude,
Like-
you actually thought you needed to ask me that?
But like the Tonitrus with the arcane playthrough, it's a ball on a stick, and then the ball just like has lightning on it. Like it's
Yeah.
so fun.
But that's not an
And then you can just,
explosive
like-
hammer.
That's true. You know, that's true. Huh. I should get Boomhammer and cannon. There's a cannon. Like you know how most secondary weapons are guns? There's one that's a minigun, there's one that's a cannon. There's one
And
that's
a
a different
flamethrower.
cannon. There's a flamethrower. There's a flamethrower, but it just shoots like gas instead. After I complete this boss, I'm just gonna go into my other save and I'm just gonna tell you all the weapons. 'Cause it's kind of fun.
Ooh, all I long for. This character kind of slaps, not gonna lie. She literally has like infinite HP because she starts with an ability that just gives you a heart. It just is a heal. You just heal 2 hearts or heal two hit points. It's just like good.
Aren't hearts pretty big in that game?
They're crazy big because every single enemy either deals half a heart, like 1 hit point, or full heart, and like this enemy does a full heart that just hit me, and that's a lot of damage.
How
And
many hearts do you
bosses,
have?
you start with 3,
No.
and you can get like HP ups and like
That's
stuff like that.
not the blood gem I'm looking for! Why? Honestly, like, I take durability, I guess. Like, I don't really want to take durability, but I take durability. Like, I wouldn't complain.
No.
So you can't get kidnapped until you beat Bloodstar Beast. So if I wanted to get Tonitrus, I need to do that. You can't get Boomhammer until you beat Vicar Amelia. So if I want to get Boomhammer, I do that. Ask the real question: do I get um? Bum 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 bum. I have 22 hours on my current Bloodborne character. That's kind of wild. This is 22 hours after platinuming the game on one character. I'm crazy. Okay, let's check all the weapons here. So
Holy,
there's
2 full heart heals.
okay. You're gonna listen to me list all the weapons. So we got the saw cleaver, which is just like it's the classic. It's the one on the thing. It's kind of like it's like a handle, and then it's just like a cleaver, and either the cleaver can be right next to the handle, so it's like short and fast, or you can like extend it out so it has more range, but it's slower. It's pretty hype. And then there's a saw spear, which is pretty much the same thing, but instead of a cleaver, it's a spear. It's also pretty good, to be honest. It's a lot of fun. We're vibing with it. We got the Hunter's Axe, which is a short axe that we can attack with, and then we can extend it, and then it's a longer axe that we can also attack with. It was pretty fun. It was what I started. It was my beginning weapon. We got the Beast Hunter Scythe. It's like the Saw Cleaver and Saw Spear, but it has like a really fun move set. The first attack is like a swipe forward, and it's instead of being like a cleaver, it's like a scythe type of blade, but it's like curved backwards and it's really thick. It's a lot of fun. There's a really fun move set to it, to be honest. It's kind of great. We got the threaded cane. It's literally just a cane, and you just beat things with it, and then if you transform it, it turns into a whip, and then you whip things with it. And it's like kind of a vibe. I mean, I haven't really fucked with it. It's not a super popular weapon, but it's interesting. There's the beast cutter, which it's like I don't even really know what it is. It's kind of like it's like an axe if axes were like straight, but like not like a sword, but like I don't know how to describe it. It's like imagine like there's like a sword, but one side is dull and the other side is like serrated and it's really heavy. But then you can just attack like that, and then you can transform it, and then it turns into like it's like segmented, and then it's kind of like a whip in a sense, but not really. It's just like it has like the sweepingness of a whip, you know. Then there's a burial blade. I want to do a playthrough with this weapon so bad. It would be so much fun. So for the beginning form, it's just like a scythe blade, pretty much like the blade of a scythe, and you can attack with it, and it's pretty fun. Or you can transform it, and then it's just like an actual scythe, and you just like flip it around your back with every attack and stuff. It's so hype. It's such a cool weapon. And then got the Blades of Mercy, which is it's like this like sword pretty much. It's like a short sword, but then when you transform it, it turns into 2 smaller swords, and then it just attacks really fast. You have a bunch of like sweeping attacks.
Yeah.
And it's kind of it's hype. because like the L2 you like sweep and jump back, the R2 you sweep forward, and it's just like, and you can like transform. All these weapons, by the way, they have attacks while you're like transforming them, which do a lot of damage. They're pretty there's the church pick, which it's basically like a mini spear in its first form. It's interesting. I've never really used it, to be honest. And then the second form, the spear goes onto the end, and it basically just transforms into a really long pickaxe. It actually seems like it has a fun moveset. I've never fucked with it, but I do want to do a playthrough with it at some point. We got the Kirk hammer, which is it's one of the OGs. It's literally it's a sword, and then you can put the sword inside a massive hammer, and then it's just a massive hammer, and the hammer's like super heavy. It's kind of fun to use, to be honest. There's Ludwig's Holy Blade, this is what I use most of my first playthrough. It's a small sword, and you attack with it. And then Cooper, this is a genius transformation, okay? You put it inside a bigger sword, and then you have a bigger sword. And it's just like it's hardly even a sword. It's basically just like a big slab of metal, but it's a lot of fun to use. And it's what I used for most of my first.
So it's just a sword that you get a bigger version of.
Yeah, it's a small sword, and then you can put it inside a big slab of metal, and then it's a bigger sword. It's just like it's great.
Great.
It's so great. And then there's the Holy Moonlight Sword, which is it's literally just it's a sword, but then you can like coat it in like blue energy, and then it's still like a sword, but it's coated in blue energy, and then you can send like waves of light out pretty much. And you can like, and it's you send like waves of energy out and attack people at a distance with it. It's pretty cool. I can't use the next few on this character because like Loki, I don't have the stuff. There's Simon's Bowblade, which it's like a curved sword, like a cutlass, like a pirate cutlass in a sense. But then you can transform it and you can turn it into a bow, like a super strong bow. I've never used it because I've never had the stats to use it on any character, but it looks really fucking cool, and I'd love to fuck with it. So I'm gonna do a playthrough with that at some point. There's the Rider Palash, which I really want to use that one too, because it's a rapier, but then it has like a shotgun on it, I think, and so when you transform it, you can just shoot people with the shotgun. And it looks like a lot of fun to fuck with. And then with the Chikage, which Chikage is sick. I did a playthrough with that one. It's a lot of fun to use. It's literally it's a katana, and it's just a normal katana, but then you can coat it in your blood. And then while it's coated in your blood, you take a little bit of damage over time, but it does blood-based damage. And then it's literally it's a katana coated in blood, and it's so fun to use. There's the Rakuyo, which is a sword. It's like, imagine a dual-bladed lightsaber, but one side is a sword and one side's a dagger. That's pretty much what it is. But then you can like separate them, and then they both have their own movesets, and you can just become a whirlwind with that shit, or just use it like a double-bladed lightsaber. It's a lot of fun. There's the rifle spear, which is probably one of my least favorite weapons in the game. It's like not horrible, but it's not like super interesting. It's a spear, and then it has like a gun on it, and like the Rider Palash basically. And so when you can shoot with it, but it's not that intuitive, to be honest with you. There's the stake driver, which is this is one of the weirdest weapons in the game. It's basically this massive thing you put on your arm that has like a harpoon looking thing at the end, and you can just like attack with it normally, or you can like compact it up when you transform it. But the thing is, when you compact it up, if you hold R2, it's like a super long charged attack, but then it does like one super powerful blow. And I saw someone do a playthrough. They were trying to one shot every boss, and so they use this weapon because it has a super strong charged R2, and you just fucking raw because it like you swing it, and then it like launches the harpoon forward a little bit itself, and it's I don't know if it's actually like a great weapon itself, but it has a really powerful R2, which looks fun. We got the boom hammer. You gotta love the boom. The boom hammer is also like when it's on fire, if you swing it normally, it like brings fire with it. There's the R2, which is just like an explosion. The other thing I love is that it's like the hunters in this game. It's like a culture almost that they made. There's certain like class to some of the weapons. And like the boom hammer, the handle to ignite it is like behind the hammer on the back of the handle. And so what you do is you like thrust it over to your other shoulder, and it's such a cool animation because you're just like you just look badass when you do it. It's so much fun. But I would low-key love to use this weapon. It would be a lot of fun. It would also kind of need a lot of stamina, but that's irrelevant. We got the whirligig saw. The whirligig saw is a lot of fun. It's like this it's kind of like a mace. But it's not really. But the end is less of a mace. It's more of a stick, really. It's a stick with a metal end with some like sharper parts on it, but it's not super sharp. But the fun part is you can put on the end. You can put this massive saw, and then when you swing, the saw is like spinning while you swing, and so you get like a bunch of hits at once. And then the L2 is like the best. You can turn on the saw and you can just push it forward, and you can just stick the saw like well on in someone's face and just hit them like a shit ton of times at once. And you can just keep going as long as you have stamina. It's so funny. And you can like walk forward a little bit. It's fun to use. There's the Tonitrus.
How many weapons are there? I thought you said there wasn't that many in.
There's 15 in the base game, and then I don't know how many there are. I'll count up how many there are in the DLC. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 DLC weapons, it looks like. And then 11 DLC weapons and 15 base game weapons, I think. Well, like normal weapons. And then there's guns, which never are do a super ton of damage. But, I mean, depending on your build, they can do a lot of damage. Okay, so Tonitrus, it's a sphere on a stick. And then you can, like, set the sphere, like, make it have electricity on it. And then if you have good arcane, then the electricity does a bunch of bolt damage. It's fun to fuck with, or I have a feeling it'd be fun to fuck with. I can't actually fuck with it. There's the weapon I used for a decent amount of my first playthrough. It's Logarius's wheel. It's just a wagon wheel, and it's literally you just swing around it like a carriage wheel. It's actually a lot of fun to use. And then you can transform it. You can like open up the wheel, like extend it a little bit, and then it does arcane damage. And then you can like spin it, and you can do like spinning attacks with it, where the wheel spins as you attack people. It's pretty interesting. There's the Bloodletter. I've never used that weapon, but it looks like a lot of fun. It's this like massive mace that has a bunch of like bloody spikes on it, and then you can stick it through your stomach and then pull it back out, and it does some damage to you, but then it like does extra blood damage, and it like low-key looks kind of sick. But I cannot personally use it because I don't have the stats for it. There's the Amygdalin Arm, which is it's basically like a big hammer in a sense, a big like blunt axe or a hammer, with a really like uniform moveset. But then when you transform it, there's an arm that pops out of it, and then the arm just like attacks with your swings. It's kind of interesting. I tried using it a little bit, and I couldn't really get into the groove with it, but that might have been because it wasn't as upgraded as it should have been for where I was in the game. There's the Beast Claw, which it's basically like a claw. It's basically just a claw, but then when you transform it, you can apply Beasthood, which is it's basically a stat that as you build up a bar for Beasthood, it builds up also, when you transform it, it transforms your other arm into the arm of like a werewolf, basically. But it builds up Beast Blood or Beasthood is this meter that as it builds up, you lose defense but gain an attack. And so basically, if you get it super high, you're doing like double the damage, but you're also taking a decent amount more damage. But it's like, being a glass cannon's fun. So. I haven't actually really fucked with that either. There's quite a few weapons that I haven't really used much just because I don't really have the opportunity to, just because I didn't have the stats for them. And then there's a Parasite of Kos, which, to be honest, I couldn't even tell you how that weapon works. I think I've seen a video of it like once, but you need a specific rune to use it, and I screwed up and didn't get the rune on my playthrough, and so I won't be able to get that until my arcane playthrough. but it's basically these like you have like, these parasites on your hands, and you can just like attack with them. And I don't know exactly how it works, but it does look pretty sick. Okay, and now onto the left-hand weapons. So there's the pistol. It's a pistol. There's the blunderbuss. It's a blunderbuss. There's the repeating pistol. It's a pistol that I think fires twice. Yeah, it fires twice. There's Ludwig's rifle, which I believe is a shotgun.
Ludwig?
What? Yeah, but Ludwig's rifle is basically like it's like a big shotgun looking thing. There's the piercing rifle, which I also here. What does it say? It looks like basically like a hunting rifle type thing, just like a really long barrel, but probably pretty strong single shots. There's the Evelyn, which is like a long-barreled pistol. From my understanding, it's like the best weapon if you have good blood tinge because it does a shit ton of blood damage. But it's basically a pistol with class. And then there's the cannon. It's a cannon. Everyone loves a cannon. Yeah. So here, wait. I want to buy some Quicksilver bullets real quick, just to. Yeah, it's a cannon. It uses about half your Quicksilver bullets. It uses over half your Quicksilver bullets, but it's a cannon, and you get to fire a cannonball. It's pretty fun. There's the Gatling gun. It actually fires. It fires quite a bit of bullets. It's pretty fun though.
And that's how you parry, right?
I mean, I don't know. You probably could parry with that. But if I don't think you could parry with the cannon. You could probably parry with the Gatling gun, but I'm not entirely sure. I've never actually used it before. Mainly like the pistols, the blunderbuss, the shotgun, probably the piercing rifle, that type of stuff is what you parry with. There's the church cannon. It fires with a curved trajectory. It looks like a more compact cannon, maybe. Is that even more compact? I can't really tell, in all honesty. It's a different type of cannon, basically. There's a flamethrower. There's the Rosmarinus, which is a flamethrower, but it spews like stunning gas. There's the Fist of Gracia, which I don't know why they made this weapon. It kind of does nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's brass knuckles, but it's just like stone. And you can't even parry with it. Like, it does, like, a very little amount of strength damage, and you can't parry with it. And so, like, I don't really know what the purpose of it is, in all honesty. But, and then there's the Hunter's Torch, which is scarier to beasts than the normal torch, because it does more fire damage. And then there's the Wooden Shield, which is a wooden shield. And there's the Lock Shield, which is also a shield. I don't really know if there's a difference, to be honest. Nobody uses shields. If you use shields in this game, you're a pussy and you need to go get some bitches.
Why are they like super overpowered?
No, they're ass, I assume. I mean, nobody uses shields. I mean, like the whole style of the game is that it's supposed to be way faster paced than the other games. Use guns, parry, get up in there, get in their face, use rally to regain health, shit like that. If you're being super passive and using a shield like a little bitch, then you're just like not playing the game as it's like you don't have to play the game as the devs intended, but like it's just the type of thing that it's like, who uses a shield? Like nobody uses a shield.
Yeah.
I said if you use a shield, you're a little bitch, but that's more of a joke. I genuinely don't think anyone plays this game using a shield. Like, it's just like there would just straight up be no point. But yeah, I feel like I'm missing a few guns here, but I'm not actually positive. Let me look at the Hunter's Bath, or the Bath Messenger. I want to look if I didn't tell you about any of these weapons. What about all those? Nope. I got them all. Yeah, so fun weapons. They're fun. I like this game.
No,
there's a lot
you
of
liar.
there's a lot of these weapons I want to use. There's a lot that I think would be interesting to use. There's a lot that are kind of hard to use just because of where they are in the game. Like the Bloodletter and the Simon's Bowblade, for example. Those are both weapons that look really fun and that I really like to use. The main issue is that they're They're both after the third boss of the DLC, and there's only 5 bosses, and one of them is optional, so that doesn't even count. So it's basically like it's essentially it's like 2/3 of the way through the DLC after 2 really hard bosses that are going to be really tough to beat at low levels, and so you can't. It's not easy to rush there because you're probably just going to get destroyed by the bosses unless you're really good, and so you kind of just it's kind of hard to use them in a normal playthrough because by the time you get them, you're already the majority of the way through the game. Which like you can still use them for challenge dungeons and stuff. You can still like go into New Game Plus and use them, but it just isn't quite the same.
Mm-hmm. The heck?
I
You're
want
not
to get
supposed
this.
to be able to fight. You're not supposed
I
to
want to
fight
get
me.
this last damn blood gem. Like I want to get this triangle blood gem, and then once I do that,
Boss fight, boss fight,
then
boss fight. Holy, I'm fighting a heart. What the heck? And I'm being chased by a mask.
I don't know what my favorite weapon in this game would be. I mean, I haven't used like half of them to be honest, so I can't really like. I'd probably say Chikage. It's just a katana, and then you can coat it in blood. It's just sick, and it's really good, and it's a lot of fun to use.
Probably because you like Sekiro. This guy.
Sure. Yep. No, I mean it's cool. There's a lot of cool weapons in this game. There are like if I could do a playthrough with every weapon, I would want to do a playthrough with probably 90% of the weapons at least. Like if I could just do a playthrough starting with each weapon, I would do it with like 90% of them.
How about you just mod the game? I'm pretty funny. That was pretty funny. What the heck?
I was trying to, cause you can basically do a playthrough. Okay, you can basically because I was getting fucked.
Okay, makes sense.
You can basically do a playthrough with any of the base game weapons after like the third boss because of how chalice dungeons work. But any of the DLC weapon, because you can find different base game weapons in the chalice dungeons. Like you can buy them at these things called messenger bats, which are there for a few different reasons, but basically you can find them in the chalice dungeons. And so, like the burial blade, for example, the scythe one, that you're supposed to only get when you beat the final boss. So like reasonably, without using the chalice dungeons, you wouldn't really be able to do a playthrough with that unless you went on New Game Plus, or just did like the DLC. But
where is my phone? Sorry, hold on. Pause. I don't know where my phone is. It just disappeared. It was right next to me.
I don't think phones disappear.
Well, mine did. So, oh, there it is. Never mind. Go on.
But yeah, you can basically find you can get any of the base game ones pretty easily. The issue is because they don't want to give people who haven't bought the DLC access to the DLC access to the DLC weapons. You can't get those in the same way unless you already have or have gotten the DLC weapons before. So the DLC ones you got to get legit. Which is it is what it is.
Fair.
But, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of stacked right now. But I think I'm about to go into, like, the mom boss fight. Before I go into Utero, which is the weirdest... Why did they have to... Who created this game? And whose bright idea was it to create an entire area of this game inside of a uterus? That's weird. Oh, it's right there. I
don't know. That's basically like 3 areas of every single for an asshole or something. It's just you're always somewhere disgusting. I mean, you're not legitimately in a uterus. I can give Binding of Isaac credit for that. I don't think I've ever played a game where I've legitimately been inside a uterus, but
actually it's called Utero. And I think it's your mom's, which makes it even weirder.
Yeah. Is mom just like, what's the lore about mom?
She beats you and locks you in a cage.
That doesn't sound very nice.
I think you're right. Yeah, but that's the entire lore of Mom in this game. She
I
isn't
feel
a
like there's
great person.
probably more lore than that, to be
Yeah,
honest with
but
you.
there is, but it's
But shh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to decide if I want to do my next playthrough. I think I'm going to do an arcane one. Like, I want to do Boomhammer, but arcane is like calling to me, bro. And there's a
but
lot,
dude,
all the hunter's tools. You can only use the arcane, and then there's the
I'm dead.
Tonitrus.
Hold to save myself.
Uh,
I go wrong. I lost a friend. Oh, that's a spike thing. I'm dumb. I'm like actually stupid. What the? What the? What the heck? What just happened? Oh, I get it. I just accidentally turned this person into poop.
real.
Can't tell me you've never accidentally turned someone into poop, dude.
Oh, I do all the time. It's a common issue.
Ow. Disappointing. Yep, it's Mom. Sup, homie?
Oh, I was watching Jacksepticeye's playthrough. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Jack did a
Oh,
playthrough of Bloodborne.
yeah, it's his favorite game of all time.
Really?
Yeah. He said I because I was watching his play because he did a playthrough like a year and a half ago, I want to say. Um, and he said he's played it like 30 plus times.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny to watch because he just mogs every single boss. Like he had one death up to about 3/4 of the way through the game.
I don't like that area.
And he knew what like every single fucking item was.
Jeez.
Like he'd see an item on the ground, he'd instantly know what it was.
That's like
I mean, if you've played it
impressive.
30 plus times, like I get it, you
Oh,
know?
never mind. I'm not in utero this time. Now I'm in womb.
That's different.
It's not telling me how many hearts I have, so I don't know what my HP is. That's so horrible when I'm a character who's based entirely around their HP. How to save a life.
Yeah! Cooper, I did it! I finally got the gem I needed. Oh my god. Fucking finally. I think I've killed this boss about 20 times, and then probably about 20 times in the other version of him to get the other gems.
I don't like this area. There's scary
Did you
enemies.
see what I put in the group chat about Kids Bop doing a version of Peaches?
Yes, dude.
That's kind of wild.
I'm fighting eyeballs right now. What is... I turned an eyeball into poop. Dude. This game's crazy.
Real. I relate to that.
And Jay, you turn eyeballs into poop every night. I'm listening to the Monsters
All
Inc.
the
thing.
time,
These
bro.
kind of hits.
What's my current gem? I got plus 13.1%, which means okay. Got 474 damage. I'll be moving on. Moving on.
Oh, I was spacing off.
Spacing off.
Dude, I do that a lot. I'm
What do
crazy like that.
you...
Boss fight. That means I can get out of this area soon.
Oh,
I died because I didn't know what my HP was. Bro. That was cool too.
how do you, like, withdraw stuff?
Oh, I'll play Lazarus. Yeah, you cry, devil.
Amnesia.
Okay, this is not a great run.
Oh.
Jay, my win streak is now minus 145, but I'm getting better. I'm getting further.
Minus 145.
Dude,
Damn.
it's a difficult game. I'm
No,
only playing on
I get
hard
it.
mode now.
It's crazy to see it in perspective. My win streak on Dead Cells is probably like negative 250 at this point.
By yourself.
How long is a good run of Binding of Isaac?
Like about the same as Dead Cells, maybe a little shorter. It's like 30, 40 minutes.
Well, I mean, a good run of Dead Cells is like an hour, so I'd say that's
Yeah,
a bit more than a bit, but
it's like 40 minutes about. Because just like in Dead Cells, your timer, like there is a timer in the game, and your timer like stops while you're in those areas. Well, it's too
bum, bum,
soon to give
bum.
up on tonight.
Ba-dum-bum.
And they would call me
Bum,
Mr.
bum, bum.
Dynamite.